production of Colloquium.
Do you have a specific character other than your own character that is your favourite in this play, and why? And could you give us a bit of background on that character?
Ooh. I think all the characters are interesting. All of them have got a decent foundation. All of them have got a unique voice. I mean, I would probably say Bennett is the one I would want to play the most if I wasn't playing Alfred, but I think that's partly informed by the fact that Bennett is the one I'm playing opposite the most.
Who's Bennett?
So Bennett is the junior professor who is trying to take over Alfred's, or was hoping to take over Alfred's job when he retires at the end of the academic year.
Head of Department of English.
Yes, head of the English faculty. Yes. So yeah, obviously Alfred and Bennett have a lot of interaction, and so I see that character quite a bit. But I think there's also they play sort of two sides of the same coin, so it'd be quite interesting for me to play Bennett and see it from the other side.
Yeah.
I've been playing Alfred, as you well know, for about 5 years now, so yeah, it would be interesting.
I do think playing the other side of that coin would be interesting. Alfred and Bennett definitely work as foils to each other.
Oh yeah, 100%.
One person, Alfred's leaving this world of academia because the play takes place in his last year as having tenure as a professor. Whilst Bennett is just kind of, he's been in this world for a little while, but in a way he's emerging into it because he's becoming head of department. So they're very much at opposite ends of their career.
There's an interesting aspect to it though, with the fact that Bennett was a student in that world of sort of Oxbridge universities, whereas Alfred wasn't. And so there's this really interesting aspect of their relationship where, despite the fact that they are sort of the senior and the junior in teaching terms, there are points in the play where Bennett makes it very clear that he almost has a greater claim to that world than Alfred does, which is really interesting and makes for a really interesting conflict.
He calls, I think that's an interesting observation, because absolutely there's like a power struggle throughout the play between those two, and I think part of that power struggle is who has the bigger claim to this mythic world of Oxbridge, or whichever one they go to, or whichever one they teach at. But Bennett, the younger, explicitly does call Alfred the Elder the master of this universe.
Yes.
So it's almost like he acknowledges that Alfred is a senior in words, but often undermines him in action.
Yeah.
I think their push and pull is very central to the play.